For years, the thinking for many Toronto home buyers was get into the market fast before you can't afford to. Now there might be reason to actually hold off. Chris Glover is live tonight as we continue our No Fixed Address series examining the buying market now in Toronto. And Chris, there are hints a cool down may be on the way.
A new report from TD Bank just out this week forecasts that the kind of home price growth rate that we've seen in the last couple of years may only last through this year. The bank forecasted that the home price growth rate for 2017 now sits between 20 and 25%. Then in 2018, a reprieve for the first time in years with a home price growth rate between 3 and 5%. Now, with all of this information, it can be confusing for people sometimes. So CBC has engineered a new calculator to help cut through the clutter. And it's meant to help renters decide what's better for them financially, to invest their money and continue renting, or to buy a home and invest in home equity. Well, we took our new calculator to St. Lawrence Market to test it out. Would you like to try our rent versus buy calculator? It'll help you to figure out what's better for you, renting or buying. Perfect, have a seat. Okay, so $400 a month.
Yeah, it's like super cheap.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we got hooked up.
Now put in how much money you have saved up that could go towards a down payment. Says with those numbers you can't buy.
Yeah, of course.
How do you feel about it?
Well, Toronto's so expensive. I don't see myself like owning a house in the future.
Your better long-term financial result is to rent.
It's nice to know. We're not missing out.
Together.
I mean, that's, like I said, it's pretty much what I was expecting. I'm not really sure if I'd be looking into buying a house. I know they're getting like mad expensive now.
It's like your childhood dreams are kind of shattered.
You could afford a $500,000 condo.
Okay.
What do you think?
That would probably be better for me.
And so you can actually even fine-tune it more. So you're a first-time home buyer?
Yeah.
And through the calculator, now you can get an even bigger place because you've reduced the amount of land transfer taxes that you'd have to pay. Well, so this is adding in all of the stuff that you pay plus an expected 5% increase in your home's value.
Yeah, the number that I swallow is always interest plus taxes, and I feel like that's so much that I might as well spend.
Okay.
How much money have I saved?
Yep.
Right.
And then this tells you what you can afford.
Oh, yeah. And that's what they cost too.
That's what
You
they
know
cost
that?
too.
Yeah.
So what's the picture you're trying to paint here?
So the picture that this is telling us is that if you were to buy a condo for $298,000 or less, you'd come out ahead.
Okay.
If anything more than that, you're better off renting, and you'll make $133,000 over the 25 years in a very conservative 5% return.
That's an interesting calculator.
Yeah, why?
Well, it just it gives you better perspective, right? I mean, owning real estate is a good way to acquire wealth long term. But if you're renting and you can make other investments, you probably have a quicker return. But long term, real estate is always a better play.
So some of those people were a bit disappointed that the numbers didn't add up for them being able to buy a property. However, there is more good news echoed by the report off the top from TD. The Canadian Mortgage and Housing Corporation echoed that. The CMHC also expects home price growth rates to slow in 2018. And they say a big reason for that is new supply that's currently under construction. So let's take a look at the numbers right now. There are 11,000 detached homes under construction, 900 semi-detached, 6,600 row houses, and 50,500 apartment-style condos. As those 69,000 units come onto the housing market, the CMHC says that will help the supply crisis. However, several other organizations say really the biggest priority is fixing demand and curbing that demand. We've talked a lot about a foreign home buyers tax recently, but Scotiabank this week also is advocating for a house flipping tax. And we could hear more information from the federal government as it tables its federal budget tomorrow.
Thank you, Chris. And in the meantime, you can try the calculator yourself. Just head over to cbc.ca/Toronto.